Holy crap, that's beautiful, Lisa. Hello, beautiful. Today I'll be reviewing the entire collection from the Lisa, Blackpink, and Mac Cosmetics collab. So if you are interested in seeing everything from the collection, as well as a review and swatches and try on, then just keep watching. I love doing product review videos for you, and I also love trying out new makeup. So if you are also into that, you have to subscribe. And you should also hit the notification bell so that you'll be notified of when I post new content, which I do frequently. I post almost every single day. Also, make sure to like this video if you find that you are enjoying it. If you feel like it's a good video, then smash that like button. Just kidding. Wow, I can't believe I said that. If you love K-pop, if you love Lisa from Blackpink, but also if you're like, who the heck is Lisa? Who the heck is Blackpink? K-pop? Who? What? Like the video, because a lot of us out there, myself not included, don't know about this whole K-pop, Lisa, Blackpink world. So give the video a thumbs up and let's go ahead and get into the video. The first product we are going to try from this collab is the highlight. This is the Extra Dimension Skinfinish highlight. It contains 9.5 grams or 0.33 ounces. This is in the color Show Gold, which is Lisa's favorite peach pink shade. This is a liquid powder highlighter that gives a luminous, well-defined metallic finish. The flower shape in this palette is known to be Lisa's favorite flower. This highlight is long wearing, it's supposed to last for 10 hours, it does not cause acne, it's dermatologist tested, it's ophthalmologist tested, and it's for all skin types. Lastly, this highlight retails for $39.50. Okay, the next and probably most exciting item from this collab is this eyeshadow palette. This eyeshadow palette contains 17.2 grams or 60 ounces and retails for $52. It contains 12 shades. Each shade is a highly pigmented pressed powder. The names of this palette are all of Lisa's favorite things. She also put a special treat in there, and 4 of the shades are actually her cat's names. There are neutral and shimmery shades that stay on all day long without creasing and with an 8-hour wear. It has amazing color payoff that applies evenly, blends well, and they can be used wet or dry. The first shade is Lewis, which is a pearly cream shade. This is Leo, which is a light pinky nude matte shade. This is Milk Tea Ice Cream, which is a cool icy pink. This is a glittery shade. This shade is Pop Starry, which is a brilliant lilac glitter shade. This name is pretty long. This is Boost, We're Made for Dancing, which is a pearly peach shimmery shade. Candy Wrapper, which is a red and white swirl. This is a satin shade. This shade is LC, which is a deep salmon matte shade. Aries Kiss, a vibrant blue pink satin shade. Fire Sign, a golden peachy brown matte. Lily, my personal favorite, is a deep red berry plum. Swiss Miss, a brown sugar glitter shade. And Beyond Blonde, which is a rich chocolate satiny shade. The next product in this collab is the eyeliner. This is called the BRUSHSTROKE 24-Hour Eyeliner. It contains 0.2 ounces or 0.67 grams. It retails for $24 and comes in the shade brown and black. This is a liquid eyeliner pen. It has a precision brush tip, so it allows you to create the perfect cat eye look. This liner is long wearing for 24 hours. It has easy and precise lining, a rich intense color. It's smudge proof, transfer resistant, water resistant, ophthalmologist tested again, and safe for contact lens wearers. It also removes easily with warm water. And the last products from the collab are her lipsticks. There are 6 shades in this collab. I'll be trying out 2 of them. This is the Powder Kiss Liquid Lip Color. I have the shades Pink Roses and Fashion Sweetie. These retail for $27 and contain 5 milliliters or 0.17 ounces. This is a liquid lip color with a whipped mousse-like texture. It gives a soft focus moisture matte effect. It's comfortable, it lasts for 10 hours, and it is hydrating. These lipsticks blur lines and smooth lips. It has a soft focus blur colored effect. It is fade resistant, non-settling, non-creasing, non-flaking, and non-drying. This is the shade Pink Roses, which is a soft pink. This is the shade Fashion Sweetie, which is a deep burgundy, although it honestly comes off looking a bit red. This is one of the most exciting makeup collections so far. I think it's a little bit because I love MAC and I haven't been using MAC in a really long time. And also just because it's Lisa from Blackpink. I am a bit of a K-pop fan, definitely a Blackpink fan, so I think that's why I'm like really excited for this collection. I think this is one of the collections that I've been most excited for ever since I've been reviewing new makeup launches. I don't know if you could tell, but I tried to get this like Lisa look going on. I have my long hair extensions. I tried to create bangs and this was like the best I could do. And then of course I have my contacts in because what K-pop star does not wear contacts? I'm gonna go ahead and start off with the highlight. I don't know what it is. I feel like pretty much every single MAC product that I have, let me see if the lip products have it too. Yeah, it's this same like slightly sweet vanilla scent, but it's like the tiniest hint of vanilla and it just makes the whole experience so much better. I'm gonna take my Sigma highlighting brush. This is a really good highlight brush, by the way. Good recommendation. And I'm just gonna test this out. I like how even though, you know, I'm using the product, it doesn't really smudge or it doesn't ruin like the shape of the heart. It's not a heart. It doesn't ruin the shape of this flower. That's pretty. It ends up coming off a bit rosy. And I think it's just delicious. I've been having such good luck with highlights lately. I don't want to mislead anyone and just make them think like, oh, she just likes every highlight out there. I don't. I actually really don't. And I hate so many highlights that I've tried in the past. But I don't know. I'm just on a highlight kick. I'm testing out all the good highlights. Or somehow in the makeup industry world, they're learning how to make really good highlights. Because it was not like this like just a couple years ago. Yeah, and it's cool because you can go kind of crazy with this highlight and it doesn't look crazy. Most of the time, if you go too crazy with highlight, that's what you're gonna look like, but not with this one. This is a glittery highlight though, so if you don't like glitter, you're probably not gonna like this. But the glitter is not like obnoxiously in your face. But if you do look in the mirror, you can see some glitter. I feel like you could barely see it. I'm gonna zoom in, see if that helps. Maybe because my ring light is like shining on me, but I feel like on camera right now you can't see it as well, but in the mirror it's beautiful. I guess it is more on the subtle side. Let's see if I could build it up, because I know some people love a blinding highlight. Okay, so it's buildable, but I don't think you're gonna really get that like boom, wow in your face highlight. Overall, I'm absolutely loving this highlight, gonna continue reaching for it. It has a nice soft texture to it. Like most of the MAC products in here, the texture is just like heaven, like something you've never felt before. I'm gonna go ahead and put this on my nose. This is interesting because I thought this was going to be a champagne color. This is actually a peach pink shade. So I thought it was going to be a champagne color, and you could see from the palette, it definitely looks like it's going to be just like this champagne color. But no, it's a peachy pink. So that color is a unique color for me when it comes to highlight. Like I said, I'm like kind of new to highlight. I haven't been using them for that long, so I don't know if there's other peachy pinks out there, but this one I feel like for me personally is a unique color, and I am all for it. I'm gonna put some on my nose here. Oh my goodness. This shade is so pretty. I think one of the reasons I also really love K-pop is because I've always been into like cute stuff. I've always been into more of that like soft look, just cute, like kind of babyish stuff, like stuffed animals, cute keychains. I've always been into that, and so I think that's another reason why I gravitated towards like K-pop and Korean dramas, because they really embrace this youthfulness. Like even though they're 30 years old, or even though they have like a full-time job in their own homes, they still like embrace this youthfulness to them. And they look youthful too, but you know, they have like the stuffed animals and the cute cell phone cases, and like of course for a highlight they would use pink because pink is cute and feminine and also very youthful. So that's one reason why I really gravitate towards I guess I could say Korean culture. All right, I'm gonna put a little bit on my cheek here, on my upper lip, or sorry, Cupid's bow. Then I'm gonna put a little bit on my forehead. I probably shouldn't put some on my forehead because it's going to look very unnatural, but it's just, yeah, that's beautiful. I love how natural that looks. I thought MAC was like very dramatic, so I'm surprised to see that this is natural. But then again, it kind of makes sense because I feel like, again, Korean K-pop stars, they embrace that like natural kind of soft look, right? Okay, so definitely I recommend this highlight. Love it. And I have no complaints. I just love how these smell. Let's move on to eyeshadow. It's so weird. I didn't think that I was going to like purple that much because I tend to like lighter colors and purple is a very deep color, but I love this packaging. It just makes me feel really happy. Okay, so this is going to be exciting, trying MAC eyeshadow. Haven't used MAC eyeshadow in such a long time. I believe this is like a crease shader, a crease blending brush, and I'm gonna go in with my transition shade. So I am really enjoying, what shade are you? Free Sign. I have my eye on this shade here in Free Sign. I think Free Sign is going to make a really good transition shade. I do like this palette because I'm seeing here that you have a transition shade for deeper skin tones, and then you have a transition shade for lighter skin tones in the first row. And I really appreciate that. Let's go ahead and, whew. Dang. That's like the perfect transition shade. Holy crap. Okay. All right, what did I say? Okay. In my Natasha Denona, I reviewed the Natasha Denona Face Glam palette, and I said that was like the best transition shade. It's not. This is the best transition shade. But again, I'm also new with eyeshadows and combining different eyeshadows. I used to just do one swipe of color on my eyes. So, you know, I'm still trying different products out. But ladies, this is a really good transition shade. Gosh, and so easy to use. It blends so beautifully, and if I put a little bit too much, it's totally okay. I find that with the Natasha Denona transition shade, it's pretty dark, so I do have to be careful when I apply it because I can kind of ruin my look possibly. Wow, I love it, and it's really smooth too. So even when you're applying it on your eyes, it just feels really smooth, and I haven't experienced that with a eyeshadow yet. Usually in the palette or when I'm like swatching it, it'll feel really smooth, but it doesn't feel smooth on my eye. You guys, I am doing my makeup directly from the camera. I'm looking at my viewfinder right now. This is an achievement because it's really difficult to like look straight into the viewfinder and do your makeup. It is a skill that I think I have achieved. Whew. Oh boy. That's the shade Fire Sign. Fire Sign. I'm gonna have to get this shade in like an individual pan because I need this with me. Always, everywhere, I need it. Let's see, what other color are we going to do now? So that's my transition shade, and next I'm gonna go in with a crease color. All right, so I've got my eyes on Lily, which is a bouncy glitter. Lily is the name of her pet. Definitely gotta use one of her pet's shades. Lily. I really wanna use Lily, so what should I do for my crease shade? Okay, I'm gonna take LC, taking 2 of her cats in this matte shade, and I'm gonna put this in my crease. I'm just gonna use my crease brush. This is a medium angled shading brush from Sigma, and I love it because it's super beginner friendly to use when you are applying your crease shade. Even with the matte shades, there's no fallout in the pan. A lot of product does come off the brush though, so I do have to brush, like, remove a lot of the color, but there's no fallout in here. I always get fallout in the pan with most eyeshadows. I'm gonna apply this directly into my crease. Holy crap. I think I have finally and officially found eyeshadows that cannot compare to ColourPop. These colors, man, they're beautiful. And they're so soft, and you know, MAC is cheaper than Natasha Denona, and I low-key feel like these shadows are better than Natasha Denona. Don't hate me, but I just do. I need to get a few more Natasha Denona stuff to like really make my final opinion. But from that Face Glam palette, I have to say these shadows are much better. I'm gonna go in with my kitty mirror. I'm so bummed that some of the stuff is not selling here in America. I saw this girl have a kitty mirror. It's a golden kitty mirror, and I've been looking for a kitty handheld mirror, and I haven't been able to find a really nice one. So I would have totally gotten that kitty mirror. And I saw a lot of people on Trend Mood in the comments, they were saying how they really wanted the purse. I wish they would have just sold it as a collection. I don't understand why they didn't. Okay, I just kind of fused those in together, but that's fine. I think it looks great. I guess we're not gonna do like a super dramatic look, but that's also fine because K-pop stars usually don't do like a super dramatic eye look. By the way, fun fact, I have to turn on my AC halfway through my videos because I just start to sweat profusely. Like if I don't turn on my AC by the end of my video, I'm literally gonna have to take a shower. Yeah, fun fact. I don't know why that is because the lights aren't like that hot. I think I just, like all the nerves in my body, makes me start to sweat. I don't know, pressure, stress. I think I'm just gonna, maybe I could deepen it up a little bit, but there's really no shade to kind of deepen up my outer V. It really would just be this shade if anything. So yeah, because I could use this deeper shade in Beyond Blonde, which is the deepest shade in here, but it's also like metallic-y, and I don't want to deepen up my outer portion with a metallic shade, or do I? No, I'm scared. I'm just gonna stick with this other shade. So I'm gonna take that same shade in LC, And I'm gonna use this to deepen up my outer V just a little bit, just to add a little bit of definition. Oh my god, I think the shade Lily made me absolutely fall in love with this palette because it is so freaking beautiful. It's my favorite shade from the entire palette, and it is just so that cranberry. It looks so good. I'm excited. Watch me mess this up. Okay, so taking Lily, and I'm gonna place this all over my lid. Oh my god. And again, it has that like light, it has that light vanilla scent to it. I love it. I know we're against fragrances in 2022, but there is something so nice about a little hint of vanilla. Holy crap, that's beautiful, Lisa. Did she pick these colors? Cause oh my. And I'm not getting any fallout. I'm gonna go in and deepen up my crease with the shade, which was it? I'm gonna go back into Fire Sign, that brown transition shade, and try to like deepen it up if I can. I'm noticing that with, yeah, I don't notice any fallout with these MAC shadows, that you don't necessarily have to dust off your brush because there's no fallout. So you could just like, if you want to pack on a lot of color, just don't tap off your brush. I'm like sweating right now. Can't see it, but it's still coming. I'm gonna go in with the inner corner highlight, and I'm gonna use the shade Louis, just using all of her cats today. Louis. That's a cute name. I don't know if she calls him Louis or Louis, but Louis is a cute cat name. I mean, they're both cute. Okay, and then I'm just going to pop this, the inner corner. Perfect. Again, really subtle, but that, I love it. I love a very subtle inner corner highlight. Now, we're gonna try out the eyeliner. I have never used a liquid MAC liner. I have used their pencil liners, and it was the best pencil liner I ever had. I used it always on my waterline, and it just did not go anywhere. It didn't budge, smudge, bleed, whatever. So that's all I could say for that. Now let's go ahead and try this one. It's going to be difficult for me because it does have a very flimsy tip, and I suck at these kind of tips. Okay, that's my wing. I'm gonna clean it up a little bit later. So this is one of the easier brushes for me to use that have this kind of tip. There's another eyeliner that I recently got, and it's harder for me to use that one than it is this one. I'm not sure why. So I want to get used to using this kind of liner because I haven't tried a liner that has been better than this one. I'm not saying anyone has to go out and buy MAC eyeliner because there's amazing eyeliners out there at the drugstore and much cheaper. So it will really come down to the longevity of this. If it lasts a really long time, if it lasts longer than my other ones, I'd obviously pick this one up. It really does create the sharpest wing I've seen. It's always right here where I have to curve above my pupil. That's the hardest part for me. The fineness of it and that flimsiness makes it so that you could really get in between the lashes very easily. It doesn't like poke you or anything like that, and you can get the sharpest wing when you use these. So I do want to start practicing with this liner more because I always do a wing liner. So this would be really good, you know, for achieving that. But it takes me a little bit longer. But I also love with this one, especially with the flimsiness, you can get a really thin line across your eye and have it look nice. When I use the stiff felt tip liners that literally feel like you're using a pen on your eye or a marker, it's hard to create a thin line. Usually I'll like move my hand or something and it makes the line a lot thicker. So yeah. Yeah, I feel like I could clean this up a little bit more. And I feel like this pen will be forgiving enough for me to be able to go in there and correct it. But I'm not going to take a chance today. Overall, love that eyeliner. And again, I do really like the packaging. It's not, I wouldn't say it's cute. It's cool looking. Okay, so now that we are done with the eyes, we are going to finish it off with the lipstick. I'm super excited for this. I am going to try on 2 different shades, but they actually do stain. I tried removing it from the back of my arm and it was a little bit difficult. So I'm gonna try my hardest to remove it. I'm gonna first start off with Pink Roses. This is the lightest shade of the lipstick. Again, it's kind of like a mixture of vanilla and a little bit of medicine. But when it's like from a distance and you get like a waft of it, it kind of just has a hint of vanilla. Holy moly. Okay, first of all, this is the best texture of a lipstick I have ever felt. I don't know how they do it. It almost feels like I'm putting some type of clothing material on my lips, like a polyester leather type of material. The color, I love the color. And it really is giving that soft focus finish where my lips look a little bit blurred. I definitely do see it smoothing out the lines on my lips. With the wand, I feel like you can kind of use it as a little bit of a lip liner because of how thin and skinny the wand is. I love this. After trying this out, I definitely want to try out more of the colors. I do think it's worth $27, even though that is a bit pricey, but I know that it is going to stay my lips. So it's going to last all day, and it doesn't feel dry whatsoever. I don't know how they were able to create a matte product, let alone a matte lipstick, and not have it feel dry. Like, it just, there's no dryness to this whatsoever. It feels so comfortable on the lips. I almost can barely even feel it on my lips, and probably my favorite lip product that I've tried so far this year, if not like my whole life. But again, I don't think that's surprising. Everyone knows MAC comes out with really good lip products. Okay, so I just removed it, and as you can see, it definitely does leave a stain. So I'm not even going to do like a full day wear test to test out the longevity of this product because it's obvious that it's going to stain the lips. All right, so we're gonna try out the deepest shade, which is called Fashion Sweetie. I was hoping this was going to be like more of a burgundy shade, but I think it might come off looking like more on the pink side. Let's see. At least that's what the swatch looked like. Yeah, not pink. I meant red, actually. I love that. I'm gonna change the color though back to the other one because this one doesn't go with my look whatsoever. But again, I love it. And if I'm looking for a red shade to wear for like a gathering, I'm definitely going to bust out this color. All the other red lipsticks I have, I mean, I guess I'll play with them occasionally, but this one is the one that is like going to be my staple red lipstick. So all in all, I think this is the best matte lipstick I have ever tried because matte lipstick is known to be drying. Matte lipstick is known to show all the wrinkles and lines in your lips. This is not drying whatsoever. It doesn't show the lines in your lips. It is long lasting. It's genuinely a stain. And you can also get that gradient effect as well by just putting it on in the center. So I think the lip products was the one I was most excited for. And it truly is a great product. The only downside though is that I really thought this was going to be a deep burgundy shade. Even in the packaging, it looks deep, right? But look at how bright it is on my lips. So I hope, and maybe they do, I'm pretty sure they do. They'll have like a deeper shade. Unfortunately, I will have to get that. I say unfortunately because this is so pricey. I think if MAC Cosmetics, I might check them out during like Black Friday or something, and then I'll get them. Because like I said, it's pricey, but it's totally worth it. I'm so happy with this. Okay, that is the final look. I just popped on some blush and that's pretty much it. And wow, I am not really going to review each individual piece because I don't feel like I have to. I absolutely love everything and I kind of went over that as I was applying it. But I legitimately love every single thing from this collection, which is so surprising because that does not happen often when I do collections. You know, if I had all the money in the world, I would pick up the rest of the lipstick shades. Only thing, however, I think I wouldn't like from this collection is the blush. I did swatch it at the store and the color barely showed up on me. So then again, you know, my face is kind of lighter than the rest of my body, so maybe it would work. But I think that's probably the only product I wouldn't be too happy about, and probably not as universal, like not a lot of skin tones can wear it. But as far as everything else goes, I think we got some deep shades. We have a deep transition shade, so I think it is quite universal. Yeah, I love it. I love the quality. The quality of the products are like nothing I've ever felt before. I know that everything is going to be long lasting on my face. Love the eyeshadow color, especially the shade Lily. I just love everything. I highly recommend it. And if you are interested in picking up this collection, I say go for it. It is a bit pricey. Like I said, with this entire set, including tax, it turned out to be $182. So it is a bit pricey, but then again, I know everything is going to be long lasting. And a lot of these products are kind of staple things. They are products that I can use when I'm out and about, like I could use for the entire day. It's not just makeup for filming or like pictures, it's makeup that you can genuinely use all day long and every single day. So I love everything. I don't really know what else I could say at this point, but I hope you enjoyed this video. If you've picked up anything from this collection, let me know down in the comments below. And if you have any other MAC product collections that are just like your go-tos, let me know down in the comments below, because this kind of just has this, trying out these products has reintroduced me to MAC Cosmetics, and my love for MAC has just grown deeper. Again, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to share it with your friends and family or anyone else who is like a Lisa K-pop fan, Blackpink fan. And don't forget to subscribe, because I am always reviewing new makeup on my channel. I have a bunch of new videos coming up, so make sure to subscribe and hit your notification bell so you don't miss out. And that is it for today. Hope to see you in another video. Thank you so much for watching. That was a long outro. Okay, goodbye.